Sarah told me once that I made it harder on myself by not stopping and diving into that room. We spent many sessions trying to find a way to open the door in my mind to reveal the full detail of the motel room. I fought it. I fought this one hard. Then, one day, I felt as if I were going to lose my sanity. The harder I tried to keep the ugliness of that room hidden, the more it would mock me. The sun was out, and the last thing I wanted to do was recall a memory. Seriously? Would you want to waste a beautiful Saturday on that? Neither did I, but a strange phenomena was happening. It felt like my mind was being split, and I couldn't hold it together. I was so frightened that I had to call Sarah. She answered, and I told her that she needed to send in some men in white jackets to collect me at my house. My understanding of reality was in upheaval, and I was scared. Sarah and I continued our work over the phone. We had to if I was going to make it through that day. I can still feel that panic that I was losing my sanity. Sarah asked if there was any place I could go in the house to be alone. She assured me that I wasn't losing my mind, but needed to get to a quiet place. I went to my bedroom, closed the door, and lay down on the bed. My heart was pumping with anxiety. She told me that I'd be fine and explained that my adamant denial of the memory was making this situation worse. This time, I was willing to listen. Next, she asked me to walk through an exercise with her. She told me to find something in the room that I could focus on. Directly above me on the ceiling was a fan. I would place my focus there. She told me to make no judgments about what I was seeing, but just to describe to her what it was. I started with, I see fan blades. It is white. There are screws. Right beside the ceiling fan, my mind's eye saw the inside of that motel room almost instantly. There was my father, Craig, and some blonde woman. My father slit the woman's throat and ended her life. I explained this to Sarah as I was seeing it. My soul began to empty some of the fear and the violence I experienced that day some 30 years earlier. I froze as the memory of witnessing that murder spewed out of me. As daily life resumed, the discovery was almost more than I could bear, and I often wanted to escape. Normal life continued at its dulling speed with all of its demands. I had my children who needed care through their scars, too. I just wasn't functioning at a high level, but I did manage to keep my job.